Hi, I'm Steph from Simplicity Happens, and today's 10-minute tutorial features an activity where we'll label, sort, and count the fruit into the fruit barrels on the background scene. If you're interested in getting this activity, you can download it for free on my website at simplicityhappens.com. I'll have a video after the tutorial is completed. All right, let's get started with our fruit activity now. Hello and welcome. Let's get started with our fruit sorting activity. The first thing we'll do is receptively label the fruit items on this background scene. What that means is I'm going to ask you to point to and I'll name one of the fruit items. You can help by pointing to the item that I name. Are you ready? Let's get started. Point to the lemon. Great effort. Here is the lemon. Point to the plum. Here is the plum. Point to the apple. Here is the apple. Point to the pear. Great effort. Here is the pear. Point to the bananas. Here are the bananas. And point to the orange. Nice job. Here is the orange. Now, I'm going to go through and name each of the fruit items that are in the trees at the top of the background scene. Here we go. I see a lemon. I see an apple. I see a pear, an orange, a plum, and bananas. Now it's your turn to expressively label the fruit items on the background scene. And all that means is I'm going to click on one of the fruit items and ask, what is this? And you can help by telling me the name of the fruit item. Are you ready? Let's get started. What is this? It's a lemon. What is this? It's an apple. What is this? It's a pear. What is this? It's an orange. What is this? It's a plum. And what are these? Nice. These are bananas. Now for the fun part. You can follow along by sorting the fruit items into the buckets that they match. So if the fruit items are in front of you, you can glue them on your bucket, on your background scene, or you can just follow along with me here at the top of the screen. So here we go. Where should we put the apple? Let's put the apple into the apple bucket. Where should we put the orange? Great effort. The orange goes into the bucket with the picture of the orange. Where should we put the plum? The plum goes here in the bucket with the picture of the plum. Where should we put the bananas? The bananas go in this bucket, the one that matches the picture of the bananas on the bucket. Where should we put the lemon? The lemon goes in this bucket. It matches the picture of the lemon on the bucket. And lastly, where should we put the pear? Nice effort. The pear goes in this bucket. Now, on your picture cutouts in front of you, you may have more than one image of your fruit items. And this is a perfect time to keep sorting all of the fruit items into the buckets. And then afterwards, you can count them. So I'm going to go ahead and sort a little bit more. And you can sort right along with me using your own picture cutouts and background scene. Are you ready? Let's go. Once you've put all of your fruit items in the fruit buckets, we can go ahead and count. So if you want, you can count with me now or count on your own to see if we have the same amount of fruit in our buckets. Are you ready? Let's start with the first bucket. Here are the lemons. How many lemons did I put in the bucket? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. I put 3 lemons in my bucket. How many did you put in your bucket? Let's count the apples. How many apples did I put in my bucket? 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 4 apples in my bucket. How many apples are in your bucket? Let's count the pears in my pear bucket. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pears in my pear bucket. How many are in your pear bucket? All right. How many oranges are in my orange bucket? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also have 5 oranges in my orange bucket. How many do you have in your orange bucket? Let's count the plums in my plum bucket. Ready? 1, 2. I have 2 plums in my plum bucket. How many plums do you have in your plum bucket? All right, and lastly, let's count the bananas in my bucket. And these are a bunch of bananas. So how many bunches of bananas do I have? Ready? 1, 2. I have 2 bunches of bananas in my banana bucket. How many bunches of bananas do you have in your banana bucket? Very nice. I've had such a great time labeling, sorting, and counting the fruit with you today. And stick around, I'll be back next week with another 10-minute tutorial. See you then. Bye. If you'd like your students or child to follow along with this activity, you can get it on my website at simplicityhappens.com. All you'll need to do is go out to simplicityhappens.com and then click on subscribe here in the top menu header. That'll bring you to a page where you can subscribe by inputting your name and email after reading the Sign Me Up for the Simplicity Happens newsletter summary. Once that's completed, I'll send you an email right away with a password for the activity garden. And all you'll do is come over to the activity garden and you can enter your password in here. And once you do, that will open you up to a bunch of fun downloadable activities